My people perish for lack of knowledge. As much as I have wanted Untouchable to be taken back to that shrine that all his problems started, or some persons going back to that shrine to seek for solution about what has been happening to him, I think there is a misunderstanding here. There is this school of thought, this knowledge that John Laughter is giving to the remedy that they are finding so far for Untouchable. This guy that they recently found, I don't know his name. I think he works traditionally, but he gives to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and he gives to God what belongs to God. He started by saying a prayer, the Christian prayer. After saying the Christian prayer, he now went towards the traditional area. Now, John Laughter has been lamenting that they are not supposed to do anything traditional on top of Untouchable. Now, remember that what they are seeking for is remedy. What they are seeking for is remedy. There's this misconception John Laughter is given to the remedy this man is bringing towards Untouchable. He is stating that they should carry Untouchable to the church, that this traditional thing that they are doing is not going to work, that they are only asking for money, money, money. They have given this person cow, now this person is asking for goats. Did John Laughter forget that there are some pastors who went there and asked for millions of naira? Did he forget? Now, that is not my point. The thing I want to pinpoint now is the difference is given to traditional way of worship and the Christian way of worship. There is no difference between these two things. There is no difference because these things are different races' way of worship. Different tribals' way of worship and races' way of worship. But they are worshiping to the same God. John Laughter. This one you are shouting, they should carry Untouchable to the church. The church will give him remedy. That the traditionalist is doing nonsense, is doing babrash. There is nothing like doing nonsense or doing babrash. Now the man began with giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. He began with praying in the Christian way. Then he told you his work is the traditional way. He needs to do the spiritual things. He asked for kola nuts. He asked for alligator pepper. And those are the traditional kola for welcoming people. People who come to visit you. Now he said he's using it to do his own work. He's using it to do his own work. There is no difference between what he has done and what a Christian can do. There is no difference. The only thing I see there is way of interpretation. The Christians make use of Bible when they are preaching. When they are making their own preaching, they make use of Bible. The traditionalists make use of Ofo. That is their own Bible. When you go to court, when you go to the church, when you are doing anything that concerns Christian, they tell you that when you speak to this Bible, you must speak only truth. Then when you go to the traditionalists, they bring out their Ofo and tell you that when you speak to the Ofo, you must speak only truth. Now, these are the things that they use to identify their own belief, what they use to work. When you go to a Catholic church, and there are some Pentecostal church that are doing it now, the Pentecostal church and the Catholic church and some Pentecostal churches, they make use of communion. They make use of communion. They receive communion in the church. That is the Christian format. In the traditional area, they make use of kola nut and alligator pepper. That is the traditional format. Christianity has eaten deep into so many people's head that they do not differentiate. They can't identify the difference between the two of them. Now they are seeing traditional work as something that is not supposed to be done. Mind you, everybody has his own way of belief and worship. Everybody. The Muslim make use of Quran. That is the same as Bible. Igbo people, the traditionalists, they make use of Ofo. And they have one particular person they call to. The Christians, they call him God. That's the supreme being. The Igbos, they call him Chukwu Okike, Abiyama. Or you say Chiuku, the highest God. The Muslim, they call him Allah. Everybody have their own way they call God. Because the Christians call him God doesn't mean that when a traditionalist say Chukwu or Chukwu Okike or Chineke, then the person is saying, the person is calling an ordinary God. No, that is difference in language. That thing is difference in language. The high time you people understand that all these things that they are doing, the traditional area or the Christian area, or they are all talking to one person. They are all doing the same thing, but in different ways. The Christians, they make use of, they call, when they are praying, they call St. Peter, they call St. Paul, they call all the saints, they mention saints when they are praying. Pray for us to God, do this, do that. Now remember that those people were once human beings before they died. Before they died and they became saints. And they were made saints by human beings. Remember, Igbo people, when they are praying, they call their ancestors. They mention their ancestors. And who are these ancestors? They are ancient fathers who have died long ago. It is the same as St. Peter, St. Paul, St. Barnabas, St. whatever they are mentioning. Because this one is Christians and this one is a traditional, it doesn't mean neither of them is wrong. They are not wrong. They are all practicing the same thing in different ways. So don't see traditionalists as people who are practicing idol. It is a lie. They are making use of their own tradition. The same way the Christians are making use of their own tradition. John Laughter, don't ever think that Christianity can surpass tradition. It is impossible. Tradition has been there even before Christianity enters this our own as in tradition has been there. There's nothing you can do about it. Everybody worship the way they want to worship. So you must respect all religion and not castigate the traditional man because he is worshiping through his own means of worship. Then the Christian is not the sacred one. No. You give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You respect everybody. Every tradition, you respect everybody's tradition. That is what I'm trying to pinpoint. In as much as I wanted them to take Untouchable back to where everything started, I just say, let me correct one impression that John Laughter mentioned in this video that this man is doing this work now. It is very wrong. It is very wrong to antagonize another person's tradition. It is wrong. Live and let live. Guys, what do people think about this video? Kindly like, comment and share this video. Also follow us up on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative videos as this. And see you in our next video.